RDOT stickers. Okay, let's talk about RDOT stickers. What is an RDOT sticker? What does it mean? All right, take a look at the photo right here. We're looking at the hood of a vehicle. So the hood is open, and you can see right here there's a sticker on there that says RDOT. This stands for replacement DOT. So what this sticker means is that this panel has been replaced. In this case, the hood is not an original hood on this vehicle. And so this particular vehicle, originally from the factory, would have a sticker on it that has actually the VIN number of the car that should match the VIN plate. And some cars have these stickers on pretty much every panel of the car. Other brands do not. But in this case, we're looking at a vehicle that originally would have had a sticker on it with the VIN matching the car. But now it just has a hood on there with an RDOT sticker. Well, as soon as we see the sticker, we know that this is not the original hood. This hood has been replaced on this vehicle. Why would the hood be replaced? There could be some different reasons. I mean, maybe a tree fell on the hood. Maybe there was some very bad hail damage. Probably the most common reason to have a replaced hood, though, is that the vehicle got into a front end collision. Ran into a tree, rear-ended a car, something like that, a major front-end collision. So whenever you see an RDOT sticker, you want to think, why, what could be the reason for this panel being replaced? What are the risks associated with that? And then you want to very carefully check out the areas that could have been affected. So in this case, I see a replaced hood because I've got an RDOT sticker, and so I know the hood's replaced. And so I want to be very careful to check out the front end of this vehicle. Now, another possibility could be that the vehicle has been in a rollover accident, which would be a much more serious accident. So I want to check the roof of the vehicle. I want to make sure that the roof has not been replaced, or if it has, I want to discover that. But my first bet would be that there's been a front-end collision. So in this case, I'm going to take a look also on the left and the right, down at the fenders. I want to see if the fenders have also been replaced, and I'm going to very carefully look at the aprons and also the front frame rails of this vehicle to see if there's any damage to them. Because if the hood is the only thing that has been replaced, it's probably not that big of a deal. In that case, I just want to make sure that it's a quality replacement. I want to make sure the paint looks good. It seems to be quality work and the vehicle shows great. It would definitely be much more of a concern if the vehicle had been in a major front-end collision. Perhaps the frame would be damaged, and perhaps the airbags could have been deployed in the past, meaning that it may not have airbags now, or maybe I won't know whether or not it does. And I really don't know how safe this vehicle is. So keep your eye open for RDOT stickers, and whenever you see one, definitely check out the rest of the vehicle to see if there are any other signs of a major collision. It could be enough to indicate or to lead you toward the discovery that the vehicle is something that has had too much previous damage. Maybe it's something that you don't want at all, or maybe it's something that you realize it's had a lot of damage, a lot of repairs on it. And if it's something that you're still okay with purchasing, you'll want to make sure that you get it at enough of a discount that it makes sense to compromise on the quality of the vehicle that you're buying. There you have it, RDOT stickers.